Hey, what's up? Welcome back, guys, to Brew Time Adventures. Today I'm not actually brewing anything. I'm just gonna go check on everything that I have fermenting currently. So right now we've got 3 ciders that are in the fermenters, and I also have a couple of different beers going. On the list, I've got a blackberry cider, a new raspberry cider which I hadn't ever brewed before, so I got to check it out, and then I've got my original apple cider. We'll see if all those are even close. And then I've got to check on the pumpkin ale, which was the last video I posted. It was super short because I'm getting used to recording these things as I brew. I'm used to just like getting in the zone and having fun brewing, and it's like, oh yeah, I gotta get the camera out. So it was super short. So hopefully the next one I'll keep you guys a little bit more up to speed with the process and everything. But we'll check on that one. And then my great grandma's Prohibition beer recipe, I brewed that up like, I don't know, the week or so after I did the pumpkin ale. So I just checked that one and it's close, but it has significantly slowed down. But there's a lot of attenuation still in the brew. So right now it would yield right around 4.2% alcohol, and this beer is supposed to be in the 6.8 to 7% range. So there's a lot to be done. I'm hoping that the yeast kicks into high gear. I moved it from the garage where it's got cooler temperatures to work with to the inside of the house. Probably a difference of, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 degrees at most. It is supposed to be a lager, but I found a different strain of lager yeast out of California that supposedly doesn't give you any off flavors and still lagers your beer. So we'll see how it turns out. It smells good. It smells like beer. It smells like it should. The color's good. It's still active. I just hope that it, ferments all the way out and doesn't disappoint. We got to get everything ready for our Friendsgiving event that we have coming up in the later part of November. That's pretty much what all these are for. All of our college friends get together pretty often. This is one of the events that my wife and I host, and all the guys know that I brew a lot of cider and beer, so they always expect the homebrew stuff, which is cool, but it's also just, added stuff to have to get ready. So we'll have probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, probably 25 gallons of alcohol on tap. I'll have to swap them out on the kegerator because it only holds 2 5-gallon kegs. Whatever, right? We do with what we got to do. But yeah, we'll check these things out and I'll let you know how they are. All right, so I've checked 1, 2, 3 of them so far. Only one was like pretty close. Gravity on it was 0.1. We're gonna try the original cider out. We've got, so you can kind of, so there's our pumpkin ale, blackberry, original, raspberry. That's actually mead from like last year. We just haven't bottled it yet. And I definitely have a video on here of my brother and I doing the mead. It turned out really well for what it's supposed to be, and that probably makes it sound like it doesn't taste very good. It was our first run at making actual Viking style mead, and so it's very strong. It's what was it at last I checked? Right around 13%. And so we've just had it sitting in the carboy. We need to collect some bottles or go buy some, I don't know, get it bottled up, and it's just been kind of aging. I'm hoping that it mellows itself out, because my original thoughts on it were to actually add some distilled water, not very much, but just enough to mellow it out so that it's more palatable. Because right now, my brother and I have tried it and we both like it, but we also brewed it. And so there's that whole I brewed it so it tastes good to me thing, even if it's sort of not as awesome. The flavors are all there. Everything about it works, but it is definitely strong. I'm not kidding you, like one glass of that stuff and you can get a head buzz. So let's see, the date on it is December 18th of last year. So maybe we'll try and get some taste testing videos done or something of that. But anyway, that's the update on the beer and cider. I've got to do one more here, and then we'll see where we go from there. Well, we are done checking on all the gravities. A couple of the ciders are kind of right there to where they're pretty close, but I want them to be a little drier, so I'm gonna let them go for a little bit longer. And then the blackberry, shockingly, it's still kind of high on the gravity side, so hopefully the yeast didn't drop out. Pumpkin ale still bubbling away slowly, so gravity on it was fine, but it's weird. I've never had stuff take this long. I'm wondering if the fermenting temperature that I have upstairs is different than normal. Usually my ciders ferment out in about a week to a week and a half, so they're really fast. Beers, right at like 2 weeks, they're ready. Pumpkin ale usually takes longer because I do a secondary on it. I'm back. My phone SD card was full. I just went and purged a bunch of old video files off of it, and it had stuff from like 13. No joke. So it's all in a special file, and I'm gonna make a video of like random stuff that I've taken, but that'll be months from now. Maybe I'll do like a year's end thing. Anyways, we'll get ciders ready, we'll get the beer ready. The next video should be doing that, prepping everything to go into kegs, and finally the finished products hopefully will be awesome. So until then, cheers mates.